Yes, and I think it's... Oh my god, so many parts are flying around. Welcome back everybody to NikiballOne and to Break Rigs. Today I have some new vehicles for you from the Steam workshop, some new creation. And the first creation today is that Panzer 3 or Panzer 3, which is a German small tank or middle tank. And it does look fine. It's very simple here in the game, but it does look very, very similar. Over there, also the game had some updates. As you can see here, we can see now in which direction the wheels are spinning and also the steering here and which wheels are steering under the vehicles. You can look that easy up. I'm just gonna spawn it right up here into the city. Yes, you can drive around with the tank. It's not that fast driving, but it's fine. And for off-road driving, it's also not the best. But yes, you can control the gun and you can shoot the gun and destroy some buildings with the gun. Yes, and it's gone. Just gonna turn here around a little bit on the sidewalk here and just gonna destroy here on the side of the building. Also gonna get rid here of the menu and gone is the building. And this is pretty much here the vehicle. I'm just gonna drive now to the side. I will put a little bit of slow motion on it so we can see maybe a damage on it. No damage yet. Now a little bit of a damage. And now the gun is gone. And now the main parts are just falling down. And yeah, it held nice together. And you can see a little bit through here and see my person in there. Anyway, I will now go back to the garage and show you the other vehicles. For the next vehicle, we have here a military jeep. It's called Military Jeep 2. That looks fine. It's not that good in off-road driving, but it does look fine. It has so many details on it, as you can see. I'm just gonna put it right out. And we have the normal lights here on the front and on the back, and we have also some more lights up here. Now it's getting a little bit darker so we can see the lights better. I'm just gonna drive it a little bit around in the city. It's very stable to drive, there's nothing wiggling around, but you need to be careful because it's drifting like crazy. As you can see, we have here just some problems to drive it around. And I will now make my way to that spinner where we can crash it into the little mixer here in the front. Here is not a mixer. I'm just gonna drop it up down here and I'm just gonna spin it up and now it's falling down. I'm just gonna put a little bit of slow motion on it so we can see the destruction better. Yes, and I think it's... Oh my god, so many parts are flying around. This looks great. Oh my god. And will it survive? I don't know. But so many parts now. I think they updated here a little bit more the game for the crash physics, because it's getting now in slow motion. Also heavier damage than before, which is really nice. So I'm now down in the pit. So here comes the blade and we are gonna get shoved. Oh my god. Holy crap, there are so many parts flying around. Look at that destruction. I love it. I really love it. The next vehicle here is the MRL truck, which is a rocket shooting truck. Yes, rocket shooting. Not only normal shooting, it's also rocket shooting. So we are here now outside with that MRL truck here, with that rocket shooting truck. I'm just gonna drive it a little bit around. I need to be a little bit careful. So on the normal lights we have the front and back lights, but we have also just some special lights which are just here on the trailer and some flashing around. I will now make my way to the bridge so we can deploy all the things and we can crash some buildings maybe with some rockets. And yes, we have some real rockets here in the back. I will show you that in a moment. I'm now finally here by the bridge with the truck here. This is a really nice place to shoot on the buildings. I have tested also with the other vehicle. So now I'm just gonna deploy here some things, so we are now stable and not moving anymore around. And now I can switch directly over to press Alt, and now I can control with WASD the pot here on the back. Just gonna move it around. We have also some other cameras. We have the camera first here on that missile launcher, also in the vehicle. Just can look a little bit around if we want to. Just nothing really special in here. Just the seat and some controls here on the side. And then we can go outside. But anyway, I'm just gonna move it now around. And now I need to look a little bit around. I need to toggle that here. It's a little bit heavy now. And just gonna wait a second. I need to move it a little bit more around. So, and it should be fine now. And here it goes, the rocket. It's a little bit slow down and it just crashed and exploded. I will also go with the other rocket now. But I need to move that thing here a little bit more up, like so. And then I can launch also the other rocket. And now it's making its way. And if it's... Oh my god. Look at the destruction. This is a really great vehicle. Wow. See a little bit more of the destruction. And now we have also some rockets in the back. So there can be an explosion coming out or not. So we have a little bit of damage already on the front. Let's see how it's gonna crash. It's a very interesting to land. The back looks fine. And there's no damage at all. I mean, yes, the rockets are fine. I even can stand up again. Yes, and you can also shoot the rockets. And now there's a massive explosion. I can't see a thing. Oh my god, there's so many parts now flying around. Oh yes. Oh my god. Anyway, let's go to the next vehicle. The next vehicle I have for you is a bus. And we have also some lights on it. Of course we have lights. Just gonna driving up here. And it's also very, very stable. Also we have some special lights, which are just some sights on the side. So we can pull over also, or pull out of a bus stop. And the other people would know that we are gonna drive out there. I'm just gonna drive a little bit around the city. I also want to drive that bus here in that pit with that blade, so we can see some nice destruction. Just gonna speed it now up a little bit, and then you can see it's also can tip over. Now completely to the side. A nice slow motion on it, and maybe it's getting a little bit damaged. Not that much. Just some parts on the back, but it held nice together. Now we can go to the pit. And yes, we are gonna put some nice slow motion. Interestingly, I hit it directly in the middle. And it looks like it stopped. Or what is going on? I have no idea. This is an interesting way. And I stopped. This is seriously stupid. Look at that. I mean, yes, the bus driver had luck, but I mean, I want to see some destruction. And maybe I can crash it now down here. I will put some nice slow motion on it. Need to see a little bit better. And now the blade is coming and... Oh my god, there was a massive lag, but now it's working and I have no idea where the other bus is. I think the bus is flying through the air. Somewhere else, I can't see it. Yes, it's up there. Maybe it's coming down or so, or it's just gone. I think it's gone. Whatever there happened. It was very interesting. This is here the last vehicle for today. And yes, this is a really, really massive vehicle. Look at that. It's just a really nice plane. And this plane here is not a creation from the Steam Workshop. This plane here is just in the game. Just a new vehicle in the game. And it's really interesting. It sits relatively in the back here, relatively low. Interested. I will now go directly to the other controls. I'm just gonna go and line it up. I think this is the best map to fly a plane. And we are now speeding up. I'm trying to make a lift off with the plane. And I am still struggling a little bit, but I think I have now lift off and we are flying. We are also relatively fast flying and we are now at 500 kilometers per hour. I'm just gonna try to put the gear in, and if it's possible, and it looks like it's possible, so I'm just gonna look around. I don't want to crash it. I mean, yes, I would like to crash it, but not yet. I will try to first off to put all the gear in. Oh god, there's not a ground, and we have crashed that plane. Oh my god, I was too... Oh my god, I have... Oh, this destruction is just great. I mean, I have played too much with the gear an hour around, and now we have crashed that plane. Somehow I'm still in a part of the plane, and we are now reaching, I think, the end of the map. Well, it looks like it, and I'm getting dizzy. Oh my god. It should crash now in the ground, the last part from the plane. And I'm still sitting in the part of the plane, in the biggest part which is left. And it's now gonna go to a stop. And look at the destruction. Incredible, there's nothing really left. Anyway, overall, it's a great plane here. Just gonna speed it up now again, so we can see another crash. And then I'm gonna end my video. So, leave a like if you want, subscribe to me, or leave a comment. That will help me. And yeah. Just gonna fly now a little bit and then I'm gonna end the video. Just gonna put it up and then I will crash it down, maybe with a nice slow motion. So let's see if this is possible. I see the ground is coming up. Now I have a nice slow motion on it, so we can see maybe a nice damage. Not that much, just a little bit. And yes, now it's getting destroyed. But it's held nice together. Overall, a nice crash site. So anyway, yeah, have a nice day and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Goodbye.